what is Lakshman, Ramji's younger brother? Very simple. It's about brotherhood. And when I say brotherhood, I actually mean family. It's not about a male-to-male relationship. It's about the ability to not just give your life for your family, but to also absorb the suffering that they are going through into your own veins, into your own existence. I think that's the beauty of Indian culture. When I speak to my friends who live in Europe, when I speak to my friends who live in America, of course there's advantages to living there, but they say that the greatest advantage of living in India is that there's lesser loneliness here because we have a very strong sense of family. Where has that sense of family come from in our culture? The Mahabharat was about a fight within one family, but what preceded the Mahabharat was the Ramayan, where when one brother is condemned and sent to the forest, the other brother doesn't even think twice. He's a half brother, but he doesn't even think twice. He just goes. Whatever Ramji does, Lakshman does without thinking twice. We live in an age where brothers cheat on each other for the sake of business, for the sake of land, sometimes for the sake of money. And then eventually you invariably see some kind of suffering in that family because that family has forgotten the essence of the Ramayan, which is that if your brother is going through any form of suffering, you need to join him in that suffering. It's a way to almost spread healing. Does that mean you inflict suffering on yourself? No. You gotta be the protective one even if you're the younger one, and that's all that I've gained from Lakshman. I don't have an elder brother. I'm actually the eldest brother in my family. I'm the oldest cousin. And I feel good about that. I feel very protective about my guys and my sisters, of course. But there's a lot to learn from Lakshman. There's a lot that I've tried absorbing because honestly, to grow in life, you're never going to grow a lot unless you grow along with people. It's an African proverb. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. I do believe that the core of business, when you boil it down to an extremely primal thought, both business and accomplishment come out of teamwork. You need to have a sense of brotherhood to flourish in life. It's the one big career lesson I've learned. You can watch a zillion useful American and European videos about productivity, business hacks. You can consume the podcasts of Tim Ferriss, Joe Rogan when he's speaking to Elon Musk about business. You can get all this data and it's very, very useful. But our unique strength as people who've originated in the subcontinent, our unique strength as brown people is brotherhood. And I say this even about the Pakistanis that I meet in Dubai. There is a very raw brotherhood you feel with them. When you make eye contact and you're able to understand each other in a language that's not English, it's an identity of our land. Brotherhood has been an identity of us. Family has been an identity of brown people. That's what I gained from Lakshman. I'm not going to expand too much on this thought. My real relationship with Lakshman has been in the moment where you read that story about Lakshman getting brutally injured in war, and Ramji almost pauses the whole war and tells his main warrior Hanuman Ji to go to the Himalayas and get the Sanjeevani booty, and then Hanuman Ji gets the whole mountain. That's how I feel about my younger brothers and my family in general. That, you know how an animal, that song, Sari Dunya Jala Denge? I could move mountains for the ones that I love. I think there's such a raw masculine beauty in the relationship that Ramji and Lakshman Bhagwan share.